it's Monday. So this week's theme is actually no theme, and we're actually just going to try and get to know each other a little better this week. You'll notice that I'm not indoors as usual, and I lost my balance. I'm outdoors. This is actually my backyard. It's not very pretty since it's this is the best weather we've had in a while. The reason that I'm filming outside today is because this is the nicest weather that we've had so far. We've actually had some pretty terrible weather recently. But the fact is, my favorite season is winter, and in fact, I love the snow so much. So I mean, a lot of people love spring and are really excited for spring. I know a couple of you guys are, but I am always a fan of the winter and the snow and the storms. Although I hear there's going to be a lightning storm tomorrow, so I'm very excited about that. See, I'm really weird like that. I love bad weather. I think it's so awesome. And similar topic, kind of, maybe, not really. This past weekend, or rather from Friday to Saturday, I went on a school trip to a place called Frost Valley. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out more. But it's a YMCA camp, but you can go there for like school trips and stuff and family getaways. And I was so happy because on Friday it was snowing there and there was already like a foot of snow on the ground, so I was just the happiest person ever, and it was really fun. We did like 4 hours of hiking each day, probably more, and we did water testing samples, and we looked at microorganisms in the river. Today is awesome. I mean, I guess because of the weather. It's not a very blue sky, but at the same time, it's definitely not too gray. Yeah, things are starting to bloom. Here's another reason why today is awesome. My mom made banana bread, and it's kind of delicious. I'll eat some in your honor. Yum. I got to work on my secondary school report, which was not very fun. That's the form that juniors have to fill out for their college advisors so that they can talk about themselves, which, I mean, as I'm sure all you guys know because you're all in college, that it's not a fun thing to do. And it's so annoying. There's one question that's just like, talk about your personality, and start off by stating 3 words or phrases about yourself, and I'm just like looking at this question like, could you be more torturing, or I don't even know because that's not a word, but it's just so awful and it's really annoying, and I just kind of wish it would do itself, but I have to get this done like within this week, because if you want to apply early decision, which I do, you have to get it done by the end of this week. So that's going to be pretty stressful, and it's not very fun, but I have to do it, and I do want to go to college, so I guess I'll have to get on that. Yeah, so junior year is not a fun time, and I'm not really, I mean, I think I'm making the most out of it, but at the same time, it's definitely not fun with all the stress and all that college prep stuff. I guess that's it. Yeah. So, Tim, see you tomorrow.